eating with David by my side during play. Today is Sacred Saturday, and it is a Saturday, 24 May 2025. And for this one, I call him my cheetah. I call him the cheetah, my cheetah. And I'm speckled. I have speckled skin. So I'm doing frosted chocolatey chip pancake Pop Tarts. And I've just started. I loaded the game and just entered the game. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to come up with a solitary task I could go to the message boards for where I'm at in the game. And so I've gotten into Elizabeth's bag, and I've been out to the lighthouse. I guess I could go back out to the lighthouse. This is what it looks like. Yeah, let's see if the tides are conducive to that. I have a bunch of things to do in my tasks list. I'm sorry. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. And I'm playing 2015 game Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness. This is an ongoing Sacred Saturday game. Alright. And it's set in Iceland. And there's a ship. A wooden ship with business partners. And the male business partner goes missing. And supposedly there's a treasure on the ship. And so Nancy Drew was called to investigate. And in the game, that's who I'm playing. Nancy Drew, the character. And there are characters within the game to interact with. So I'm back to the lighthouse. I'm going a little slower along the walkway. I'm putting my cursor all over the screen because I've already missed one rather large navigational arrow during play. I changed my guess. I thought there might be tokens in the lighthouse, but it won't let me explore. So I'm guessing the tokens aren't in the lighthouse. I changed it to Magnus's cabin. For my tasks list, the next kind of, like, going to the lighthouse was kind of a, all roads led to that, so to speak, as like the next step. Currently, my next step, I think, is going to Magnus's cabin. I was like, I have no idea where that is or how to get there. So that's one that might be a good one to consult the online message boards for. I already this morning in Sacred Saturday flavor ordered the 2013 game Nancy Drew the Shattered Medallion. And my system is up to date enough, I think, on both these computers that I could. Or the one I'm currently playing on is 10.13.4. So I could get the 2019 game as a download, or just been a more recent one. And then there's also Labyrinth of Lies. But I'm like, let's start with that one and see if I can get it to load. Because this one was kind of like that. Only back then, the operating system was too advanced, although I think that's still the case for these games. So, there are tiles at the top of the lighthouse. with designs on them that remind me of the captain's wheel on the ship. So they might have to do with the tokens. So they might not be the tokens, but they might be part of the puzzle for where to put the tokens. That's my thinking out loud. So Magnus's cabin is what I'm thinking of consulting the online message boards for today. And this is David Beckham, who I haven't really introduced. Potential future supervisor of mine for cardiology research, my cardiology research, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I found a way to propose to him, like through an online message board. But is it, we're working in the same office, and I make a little note that says, will you marry me? And then tuck it into his computer. And he's not looking, like the laptop. And when he comes back and sits down, and it says, will you marry me? And I'm like, alright. It won't let me use the flashlight in the dark of the lighthouse. I will give these a 60 out of 10. And you're like, that's not satisfying. You didn't do a lot. Well, in my play, maybe I'll do a second eating video during play today. Thank you for joining me. Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle.